One thing about what culture is sweet. When I'm yellow, black and white, flowing in with bloodstream. One thing about what culture is sweet. Anyone we have got it, we already moving. When I should hit this spot, time to show how we got. Il a Thomas Soubele. Ma jamais quitté ça tombé à terre. Ça s'envolait. Mais l'invié. Ça s'envolait. Mais l'invié. Ça s'envolait. Mais l'invié. Si Koubouli. Si t'en fais, si t'en pas fait. Mais l'invié. Soufflez. C'est pas ça sort. Tim. Watch this. Tim. Watch this.
One thing about our culture is sweet. My dress so off the world just so you must be in things. One thing about our culture is sweet. Man and woman taking pride in the style they wearing. Check out how the ladies dress. She pull up the head can't text. Creativity display. Tell them it is here to stay.
Kadas, nous pas calager, à nous tout placer, à nous continuer.
Good evening, TDN listeners and viewers, listeners to This Week in Interview. Welcome to our special tonight. We're celebrating Dominica's independence, 44th anniversary of independence. So all of you Dominicans who are listening to us, welcome. The friends of Dominica as well, welcome. Happy independence to you if you are of Dominica. It's usually a very festive time, a time that we say that we are very proud to be Dominican. We celebrate our heritage, we celebrate our culture, and the celebration has been going on in Dominica for the last month. The month of October can almost be, it pretty much is Heritage Month in Dominica. And so here at TDN Radio and in connection with DOTSAC, we decided to do a video special. Now you know where the idea really generated from is that for the last few years, this organization called DOTSAC, Dominica Tri-State Connection, all right? Tri-State Area Connection, DOTSAC. They were putting on a brilliant event in Connecticut, where sometime in October, leading into the celebration of Dominican independence, they would get the officials of the city to raise the Dominica flag. And they had turned it into a grand event. They would raise the flag and they would invite Dominicans to come. A lot of performances, a lot of vendors would come and share Dominican food, share Dominican culture with the residents of, I think it was done in Bridgeport, I'll get corrected. And it would just be a whole day of fun. Well, obviously, this is one of the things that COVID disrupted. Didn't have it for, I think, 2 years in a row. And we tried to put it on again this year, but it wasn't possible. And so we said, instead of just not doing it, COVID has shown us that we can connect over the distance using the internet, using the ether, and that's what we're doing. So happy independence to you, Dominica. 44 years. We wish you continued growth, and we hope that when you turn 50 in 6 years' time, you will be a proud, mature, and really independent 50-year-old country. So, welcome to you, my regular listeners. I really appreciate your time. And tonight we're doing this as a special activity with you in mind. We gathered a lot of folks who are excited about Dominican heritage and Dominican culture. So we will be opening with a virtual flag raising where we will see the Dominican flag get raised. Everybody, if you don't know about Know Your Culture, it's a group that is led by the inexhaustible Miss Sabina George Mingo out of Connecticut. So she has a few kids, young people, who she's introduced to the culture, and they've learned the dances, and so they're going to be opening the performances and do a dance for us. And then, of course, we know of Ras Mo, his spoken word, his drumming, his history, his culture, his heritage. He's on there as well. And as we go on, we have additional performers, Mickael and his harmonica, that melodious instrument he does. Gammy Moses is a performer, a singer, and just a real cultural personality. We have Super L, needs no introduction. And of course, we have young artists playing Dominican contemporary music. K-Flo is going to be on there as well. And then we'll intersperse it with Sins of Dominica. Our intention tonight is to make you jealous, make me jealous if I am not in Dominica. If I'm not in Dominica, you're not in Dominica, make you jealous that you're not in Dominica at this time. So now I want to invite you. I want to invite you to share the link. Okay? I want to invite you to share the link. We are live on Facebook. I see Dia Rose. She says follow push past 10. So I guess she's also carrying it live. That is my guess. So we are on Push Past 10. We are on This Week in Interview Facebook page. We are on TDN Radio Facebook page. And of course, if the person that you're saying it to is not a Facebook person, they can go to tdntv.net and they can see us live there. Okay, and then we are also on YouTube, TDN Network 1. All right, so what I'm going to do is I am going to go directly to the virtual flag raising, which is done complements DOTSAC. Obviously, folks, most of the videos and stuff that you see on here is done by manned audio visual. And so stay tuned, let's watch, and as we salute the flag of Dominica on the occasion of the 44th anniversary of independence from colonialism. Let's watch the flag raising.
Isle of beauty, Isle of splendor, Isle to all so sweet and fair. All must surely gaze in wonder at thy gifts so rich and rare. Rivers, valleys, hills, and mountains, all these gifts we do extol. Healthy lands are so like all fountains, giving cheer that warms the soul. Dominica, God hath blessed thee with a clime benign and bright, pastures green and flowers of beauty, filling all with pure delight, and a people strong and healthy, full of godly, reverent fair. May we ever seek to praise thee for these gifts so rich and rare. the daughters of this gem beyond compare. Strive for honor, sons and daughters. Do the right, be firm, be fair. Toil with hearts and hands and voices. We must prosper, sound the call, in which everyone rejoices. All for each and each for all. For
that's the national anthem of Dominica, and I think it is symbolic to say that we have an anthem that doesn't talk about guns or bombs or capturing or conquering anybody. We're talking about being grateful for the bountiness that we inherited from the Creator. And so as Dominicans, we are proud of our heritage. We are proud of our environment. We are proud of all the gifts. And the anthem ends in all for each and each for all. I think if we adopt that motto, there's no way that Dominica cannot have a very successful independence, a 50 year of independence. We're going to move right around. It's 7:15, and on the program tonight is Know Your Culture. As I said, it's a group that is headed by Miss Sabina George Mingo, a very strong, powerful cultural group out of New Jersey, and she's going to participate with us. So let's go to Sabina as she and her children, her kids, perform for us on this occasion.
Bele, Tu me désolé, pour la eu désolé. Oh, fille ou pas essayer. Oh, fille en passé. Amour pas s'anager. Nous pas s'anager. Oh, fille ou pas essayer. Pour la eu désolé. Pour tu pas s'avancer. Pour pas s'anager. Oh, fille ou pas essayer. Non, non, monsieur. Mon laïc désolé. Au filière du passé. Aïe, au filière ou pas aisé. Au filière passé. Mon laïc désolé. Quand il passe à passer. Au filière ou pas aisé. Au filière passé. Mon laïc désolé. Nous pas s'engager. Au filière ou pas aisé. Au filière passé. Mon laïc désolé. Nous pas s'engager. Aïe, au filière ou pas aisé. Au filière passé. Mon Jimmy désolé. Quand il passe à passer. Au filière ou pas aisé. Oh, filière passé. Mon laïc désolé. Mon passe à nager. Aïe, au filière ou pas aisé. Au filière passé. Mon laïc désolé.
What a performance! What a performance by these young folks of Know Your Culture. Congratulations to Sabina George Mingo. I can tell you that some of these young people, some of them they grew up in Know Your Culture. They may have visited Dominica once in a while, but they're definitely learning the culture over here. And sometimes you see them dance, and they dance even better than the folks who are. They dance even better than the kids who are in Dominica at the moment. I want to tell you folks that that we can be seen on Push Past 10. I understand that we're having some issues with TDN that we are working on. So if you go on to Push Past 10, I want to acknowledge Simon Doc. Good evening. You go on Push Past 10 if you're not doing Facebook. If you know anybody who's not doing Facebook, go on Push Past 10 and you will be able to find the live show. Next up on the Sabina, a great job again, and to your young kids, I want to say thank you so much, and thank you to the parents who make their children available to learn the culture, learn it so well. I know it takes a lot of practice, and so we just really appreciate the fact that we get to experience the culture, and not only the kids who dance, but when Sabina has events, you bring your children, they experience it just as if they were in Dominica. So keeping that alive. And so, folks, if you're having trouble seeing it on tdntv.net, go Push Past 10, or you could go on YouTube and look for TDN Network 1. But next up on the program is Ras Mo. Ras Mo is no stranger if you're a Dominican, drama, spoken word artist, poet, singer. He's just an all-around heritage and culture guy. So let's give a very warm welcome, very warm welcome to Ras Mo. The stage is yours. We look forward to enjoying you, Ras Mo. We're having some trouble to link up with Ras Mo. Just bear with us. You know, all of this is being done virtually. Everybody is in their own separate location. Sometimes we get a little connectivity, but Ras Mo should be coming up shortly. Also on the program, we will have, after Ras Mo, we'll have a little video of some Dominican music. After our commercial break, we have the accordion being played. The accordion features very strongly in Dominican music heritage scene. Dominican traditional music used to have very few horns and strings. It was more drumming and shack and those type of things. And so Ras Mo is a spoken word poet who uses the drum for accompaniment. It seems like he's having a little bit of a trouble to connect. I see he's probably on now.
Yeah.
Yes, we hear you. We don't see you as yet. Good evening, Dom.
Okay. You can hear and see me now?
Yeah, your camera is not showing up now.
Okay.
There you go. How are you doing, man?
I'm good.
Good to see you. I haven't seen you in a while. Last time you were on, it was like maybe a couple of years ago. I had you on as my guest, one of my guests.
Yeah.
But welcome. Tell the audience what it is that you're going to be doing for them, and you can go right ahead.
Yeah. Okay. Sam had in case we still have problems, Sam had a video lined up, the video of Vinny.
Mm-hmm.
So which is one of my pieces,
Right.
So yeah.
But go live first, and then Sam will. Are you able to do your live portion first? And
yeah,
then
I'm just doing 2 short pieces,
Okay, sure.
All right. This one's called Tamboulamo. Chaque fois, avouez-vous, qu'il y a moins qu'à battre contre tambour. Aïe, doudou, à qu'à sentir l'amour. Là où tourne dos ou en qu'à venir fou. Chaque fois, avouez-vous, qu'il y a moins qu'à battre contre tambour. Doudou, les entend nous parler. À qu'à fouiller son tête aux pieds. Parce qu'on y a une parole qui haut. Il a brûlé comme flamme qui chaud. Chaque fois, avouez-vous, j'ai à moins qu'à battre pour tambour. Aïe doudou, à qu'à sentir l'amour. Là où tourne dos en qu'à venir fou. Chaque fois, avouez-vous, j'ai à moins qu'à battre pour tambour. Doudou, l'entend nous chanter. Encore un billet la moyenne. C'est comme si dit en tout au guet. Encore tout doublé. Chaque fois, avouez-vous, qu'il y a moins qu'à battre pour tambour. Aïe doudou, encore sentir l'amour. Là où tourne dos ou encore venir fou. Chaque fois, avouez-vous, qu'il y a moins qu'à battre pour tambour. Doudou, les regarder aux yeux, quand yon diamant yeux ou kaklewe, oui ou ses enfants yon étoiles, oui ou ses wassen la ciel, chaque fois, avouez-vous, qu'il y a moins qu'à battre pour tambour, aïe doudou, en cas senti l'amour, là où tourne dos ou en cas vini fou, chaque fois, avouez-vous, qu'il y a moins qu'à battre pour tambour. Doudou, les coucher. La quand on billet la moyenne. Doudou, les coucher. Quand tout seulement moins qu'à wever. Quand tout seulement moins qu'à wever. Ou qu'à quoi qui ça c'est j'ai. Mais moi qu'à dire. Moi bien sérieux. Chaque fois, avouez-vous. Et y a moins qu'à battre pour tambour. Aïe doudou. ka senti l'amour, là où tourne tout, on ka vini fou. Chaque fois, envoie-vous, j'ai à moins qu'à battre content bout, doudou.
Awesome. For those of you who don't speak our Creole, Dudu literally means sweet. But I guess transliteration is darling or my love, whatever you call the person that makes your heart beat.
Sweetie.
He says your heart beats like a drum. Yeah, and when she turns her back, you get crazy.
Creole can be a romantic language, you know.
It certainly is.
Express all our emotions in this one, you know.
I can tell. All right, so you have a second one for us?
Yeah.
Go ahead.
Zagayaka muteka ye. Zagayaka muteka ye. Poisson en la mer. Zoazio ka volé en l'air. Chien épita. Chien épichat sous terre. A dit dans la rivière c'est loche. Et puis t'es ta collé sous wash. Zagayaka muteka ye. Poisson en la mer. Zoazio ka volé en l'air. She épichat sous terre. A dit dans la rivière c'est loche. T'es ta collé sous wash. Pécho en dit d'un fou. Cochon en la boue. Cochon anglo-sale, mi nom sous tombé y'a canal à carnaval, mi bas canal. Dans la geôle c'est geôlier, et puis prisonnier, les élèves en l'école. You up pour les Européens, l'Amérique pour l'Américain. You up pour les Européens, l'Amérique pour l'Américain, Kawaii pour le Kawaïbien, Guadeloupe pour Guadeloupéen, Saint-Lucie pour Saint-Lucien, Haïti pour Haïtien, Dominique pour Dominicain, Dominique pour Dominicain. Zagayaka muteka ye.
That's beautiful. Talking about Dominica, talk about the fauna, the wildlife, and all the stuff that makes up our cuisine and then our lifestyle. I really love it, Ras Mo. You know, I grew up growing up as I hear you on the radio doing your piece. You really are the one who championed the spoken word poetry and incorporating it into our culture and into our society. So it's good to see you. It's not an interview, but I know we had Know Your DOTSAC. We did DOTSAC as the flag raiser, and I know you were the first president of DOTSAC. So before we end tonight, I will come back to you so we can say a few words on that. But I will give Sam a chance to play the video of one of your productions right now.
Thank you.
But thank you so much. Thank you.
Right.
Thanks a lot for sharing your talent and for being part of tonight.
Okay.
Ras Mo, everybody.
Écoutez, s'il vous plaît. Vinitan, tabou belé. Vinitan, musique quadri. Vinitan, musique mazou. Vinitan, boum boum jingé. Vinitan, mais c'est quick, mais c'est quoi? Vinitan, c'est quoi? Vinitan, qu'on persigue la paix, qu'on take a bow à vie ou besoin. Vinitan, messieurs, mesdames. Oui, quoi? Vinitan, Ouillon et Picaras, Chantouel et Litambalmas, qu'on l'ambi mélangé avec soufflet, cloche les liscats tombés en tempête. Vinitan. Dominique, Waitukubuli.
All right, welcome back. Well,
No,
great job by Ras Mo. His two pieces that he did. That one was a love poem to his sweetheart. Doudou. Là où passe pour moi chamaka bat contambal. Là où tourne aller moi ka vini fou. It says when you turn your back to live, I am going crazy. And that was Ras Mo's love poem. And then he did one really about life in Dominica. Folks, I want to tell you that you can see, because on V streams, is it VWE? I don't know if Sam can put it up across the screen. VWESTREAMZ.com, and you can view live on Push Past 10, because a lot of folks are saying that they cannot find it. They're looking for TDNTV.net and it's not showing up. So you can go on V streams, VWE streams with a Z.com, and go, and it is live on Push Past 10. Okay, I just got note that TDNTV.net is working now. So you can also go back there. TDNTV.net is working right now. And also, if you some folks say that they're seeing it on YouTube on TDN Network 1. All right, we're going to keep it moving. Oh, before I go, let me say Antigua celebrated their independence yesterday, the 1st of November, and St. Vincent celebrated their independence on the 27th of October. So we want to bring them in. We're all one, we're all family, and wish them a happy Independence Day as well. I'm sure they're still in the season. A month of October is also Heritage Month in St. Lucia, and they're doing a lot of work on in the Creole area. A lot of videos online. So the Caribbean is really embracing the Francophone, the Antilles is really embracing their Creole culture, and really it expresses through our personality, our food, our dress, and all of that. Right now, we're going to go to a video by a young Dominican musician called Maxilian Smith. Max for short, Max Smith. He has a video that just instrumental. You listen to it; it's beautiful. Let's go to that video right now. Right? The only thing I can do, Maxian is so talented. Young man, very, very talented. He's out of Maho in Dominica. And he's been a guest on my show, and he's performed live. I was trying to get him to treat it to a live performance tonight, but I don't know. It looks like my contact for him is not live anymore. So Max, if you're listening to this, reach out. Just give me a new contact. I would be very, very happy to keep track of you. Hope you're doing well, bro. Max was stranded in Guadeloupe during COVID, and as any talent, you cannot keep talent down. He collaborated with a number of musicians in Guadeloupe. I encourage you to go on YouTube, check him out. He has some collaboration. He has some beautiful, beautiful music on YouTube as well. So folks, share the live. You see what folks are missing. Really tell them that they're missing out. We have this celebration tonight of Dominica's 44th independence celebration, 44 years since 1978. I remember I was at the Windsor Park in Roseau when Dominica declared independence, and the flag was raised and everybody was so full of pride, and Dominicans made the resolution to take this island and all the gifts that it had and use it to create a quality of life for its people that is none can surpass. And so we're still on that journey. Some folks might argue that we seem to have taken a few steps forward, running steps, and we may have stumbled backwards. But we have to stay positive that as long as we keep the vision of looking out for each other, as our anthem says, all for each and each for all. If we keep that in the forefront, then we have no choice but to succeed. We see, like everything else, folks get emotional about party politics, and sometimes choices are made that may not be the best for the country on both sides, both on the government side and on the opposition side. But at times like now it's time where as a country we can recenter, we can refocus, and we can say the priority is Dominica, not United Workers' Party, not the Freedom Party, not the Labour Party. The priority is Dominica, and we can each be in our own political camp and just strive to make Dominica better. 44 years of independence. What do you see as your aspiration for the country? Do we envisage a Dominica where young folks, when I was young, did not think that migration was an attractive option? And there's a poem that I usually cite that says that nobody leaves their home voluntarily. You only leave your home to go somewhere else if you're pushed out. And so hopefully we can encircle everybody and make life in our countries where our folks don't have to look to migrate. When we make kids, we make them and we develop their brain, we develop their hands and their heart. We develop it for the benefit of the country, not for the benefit of some other country. So far, folks, we've had the flag raising. You saw that we raised the flag with DOTSAC. So I want to thank DOTSAC for that. I have a few minutes in the program. I don't know if Sam can raise Ras Mo. I know he wanted to say a few words. This could be an opportune time for him to come on with me, and we can talk a little bit about Dominicans in the diaspora and the inspiration to start DOTSAC. Ras Mo, are you there? But we've had a Sabina, Judge Mingo, and the KYC Know Your Culture group. There were a couple of kids who just did a brilliant job. Sabina is informing me that Know Your Culture will be performing at Dada's dinner. Dada is DARDA. They're having an extravaganza on the 13th of November. and she's encouraging you to patronize, because a lot of Dada does a lot of work in Dominica at time of disaster, at time of schools. They always send supplies, and so one of their major fundraising events is that dinner that they do every independence season. So Darda is DARDA. Look for them on Facebook. Get more information about the event that they have on the 13th of November and support them. I've been to a few of their events. It's well organized. The food is usually good. You meet so many people in that type of a setting. It's a setting almost like how we create online tonight. Because what you're watching tonight, folks, if you joined us late, is a special, our 44th Independence celebration, flag raising and gala. Is done by TDN Radio in collaboration with DOTSAC and support by many of our artists. I was about to engage Ras Mo. Ras Mo, if you're ready, I'm ready to talk to you. Yeah, Ras Mo, I wanted to give you a few minutes. We have a little time before we take our break.
Okay.
I understand that you were the first president of DOTSAC. So let's talk about the genesis of DOTSAC, the thought behind it, the objective, and that sort of thing.
So a few Dominicans are living in Connecticut, and that includes Bridgeport. At the time I lived in New Haven, and so the idea to do a flag raising, at City Hall in Bridgeport came up. And the Mann brothers initiated that. And so I was well positioned at the time to contribute to that effort. And so we put it together and tried to get a tri-state participation.
Tri-state being New York, New Jersey, Connecticut, right?
Right. Okay. So and so it worked really well. And at the time, I was well positioned to do that because I was working with one of the biggest festivals in Connecticut. So it's not that I was getting resources, but I had the knowledge.
Right.
I had the knowledge of how to do it. So that I shared with others, everything, because I worked with this big organization and, the International Festival of Arts and Ideas. And so I just brought, that wealth of knowledge and I was happy to do it for Dominica, and so government officials came up, we had different artists, I helped book artists.
What year was that? Was the first one?
I don't remember.
The number of years.
Remember, yeah. And by coincidence, a UN meeting was happening. So government officials were there, including the Prime Minister and other people, and
right.
So it was an amazing time, It was an amazing time. Dominica's grown politically. Dominica has become more democratic, although still, people cross bridges. Bridges are still being built through the flag raising, but it was less divisive, less divided. And I wish we could do more of that type of stuff,
Well, that's exactly what Ras Mo was going to ask you about, is somebody who's been involved in the culture and the celebration of Dominica. What message, and give you the opportunity, what message would you give to our fellow Dominicans as we celebrate 44 years and we're staring down at a very special 50 year in just 6 years' time? With any message that you would like to give to them?
We have stopped being at each other's throat. We have to stop being angry. We can have different perspectives, Another time it's nothing, it's just, because we need to be able, democracy for the democratic health of our country, we have to have different parties and we have to be able to debate. We have to be able to share ideas. But when it comes to the development, it shouldn't be about color or party. It's about moving the country forward. So, I just want to call for unity, man. I was going to Dominica for last summer there. I did some work in my village, and I was scared to go because I was like, what's going to happen? Because village councils have become partisan.
Yeah.
I mean, like, Drago, that never used to happen.
Right.
People from different parties used to be, and they used to work together. Right now, village councils are partisan. Is one party going up against the other. It's not good, because when it comes to culture, when it comes to children, when it comes to community development, okay, when it comes to spirituality, man, and every Sunday they're going to church, but they're going back and curse each other politically. Ça pas bon.
That is true. That is so
thing.
Unfortunate. That is so, because the village council was so instrumental in the development of the country at the grassroots level. We had a really good structured form of local government, where you had village councils in every community that was, like you say, independent of the central politics.
Yeah.
That even we were trying to do some things in Casabruce, and I understand even the sports committees.
Oh my God,
the
man!
The sports committees, people elect people to the sports committee. It's partisan. To organize a little cricket league, a little football league.
Honestly, the clerk of the village council had to assure me. She said, Ras Mo, politics will not affect those children. Come and do the thing. Come on. And she gave me the assurance. And I went, and it's like, it's one of the best things I've done in my career. I mean, I've done other things in Delis, like revive Carnival when it was dying, and I did a documentary there, about the production of Toloma and culture and agriculture, in the village. But to return and do, because I'm doing it here, man. I'm working in schools. I've taken kids out of school, out of jail, and they end up in college because they engage in cultural activity, and at the same time, it's youth development work. So they plan in their education, they plan in their future. When they leave that institution, they go into an educational institution where they can grow. And I don't get to do that in Dominica. This summer,
imagine that,
summer,
right?
Man, I said I got to do that, but I was scared because I didn't want the division to come. That's all I wanted. Access the kids and to be able to do it, and it worked really well. It worked really well.
Well, that's good. So, Ras Mo,
that's what I'm calling for: unity and culture as a tool. Culture as a tool for development. Community development and youth development. If we engage them, we have to put cultural resources in community. If you look at Paybush, if you look at Grand Bay, where people have been consistent, Chaddy Bell, Paybush Cultural Group, look at Roslyn Paul is a minister, she's a teacher. But I mean, like, people like that who have been there, Adi, that's what we need. We need community leaders who are youth workers and youth leaders, and that's our future. From that comes our doctors, our lawyers, our agronomists, whoever they're gonna be in the future. But culture is a tool to engage them. You give them a microphone, they let go the gun. Music makes you high. You don't need drugs.
Exactly. So, Ras Mo,
that's my message. And listen, I want to do more of that. And Dominicans, wherever you are, give me a request. I come in.
All right. You heard it from Ras Mo. He's going to light up any event that you have, big it up and bring the culture. Ras Mo, thank you so much for making the time. We asked you, and you popped up and said yes immediately, and you really brought it all tonight. So we appreciate you. Dominica appreciates you for your longevity.
Opportunity. I feel blessed to be able to do that for my country and my people.
Awesome. We should continue strength, my brother.
One love, peace.
Love. Okay, peace. Well, folks, you had it. We're going to take a quick break right now. When you come back, we're going to continue with this gala, the cultural gala that we're doing to commemorate our 44th anniversary of independence. We are certainly proud to be Dominican, and we aspire to make Dominica a land that we can showcase to anybody and continue to feel very, very proud. So let's take a word from our sponsor. In the meantime that we're doing that, I encourage you to share the live. It looks like somebody is hacking our stuff and putting links on there. Those links don't belong to us. So I don't know if Sam can block it, but and take it and remove them. But share the live, tdntv.net, and our Facebook pages. This Week in Interview Facebook page, TDN Radio Facebook page, and of course, Push Past 10 you can find on VStreams, vstreams.com. Also, you can do Push Past 10 on Facebook as well. So stay tuned. There's more to come. There's more to come. And we'll take a quick break. We'll be right back celebrating Dominica's 44th year of independence with a flag raising and cultural gala. We'll be right back.
Looking to promote your business, engage current customers, and reach new people? Well, look no further. From the basic presentation to a fully fledged advertisement, use your video ads to attract customers. At Man's Audiovisual Productions, we do just that. We produce videos for business and event promotions, product demo videos, animated explainer videos, fundraiser ads, and much, much more. Engage your clients and sell online. We customize the video to match your brand design. Guaranteed to play flawless on all devices, including smart TVs. Contact us at telephone number 203-690-4342 or 767-245-6238. Visit our website, mansaudiovisual.com. or email us at derekvideo@gmail.com.
People say I've got a great smile. Well, I have to say, this is all thanks to the professional team at Beacon Dental Group right here in Dorchester, Massachusetts. I've got world-class dental care. Beacon Dental Group has expert and caring staff dedicated to providing the most advanced and satisfactory treatment in all aspects of oral health. Their services are designed to meet your needs and give you a perfect smile, too. General checkups, cosmetic surgery, Gemini laser service, and advanced procedures, all in a state-of-the-art facility. Call or visit Beacon Dental Group today, 1026 Blue Hill Avenue, Dorchester, Massachusetts, or call 617-282-2146 for a smile that lights the world.
If you live in Canada, the US, and the UK and are looking for Dominica products including cocoa sticks, bay rum, coffee, soaps, crafts, and other popular Dominica items, then look no further. You can now shop on BuyDominicaOnline.com, a secure, easy-to-navigate website selling a wide variety of Dominica-made and Dominica-inspired products. When you shop on BuyDominicaOnline.com, you are helping to grow Dominica's economy. Go to BuyDominicaOnline.com and enjoy home away from home.
Listeners, thank you for staying with us through the break. I want to thank our sponsors, Beacon Dental Health in Boston, Massachusetts, state-of-the-art dental work. I encourage you, if you are able to go there to get your dental care, you will not regret it. You will enjoy beautiful, beautiful and first-class service from them, state-of-the-art, as they say. I want to thank also BuyDominicaOnline.com. You can get all your Dominican products from the Dominican manufacturers on BuyDominicaOnline.com. Who am I missing? Man's Audiovisual. Oh man, Derek and the guys in Connecticut. They're such a blessing to us. They produce all our graphic works, our videos. We collaborate with them when we have to do live events. They do all the camera work. They do an excellent job. So I encourage you, if you have any event, they can do your flyers, they can do your promotional videos, they can actually come to the event and do the video broadcast for you. Very professional. They have years of experience in the business. They're well equipped and they're very easy to talk to. So check out Man's Audio Visual for all your videographic and photographic needs for your events. Flyers, as I said, posters, banners, and live events. They specialize in showing up with their professional crew, their sophisticated equipment and lighting and sound, and they carry that live. I don't know if any of you guys saw the videos when we did an event in June called Madras and Jeans. You saw them at work there, and you saw the wonderful production that they do. So thank you, Derek and Fern and David and all the others at Man's Audio Visual for helping us to do what we do. You do it so well, and I hope folks will discover the gem that you are and use your service to really help to bring that life to their events. Well, folks, this is our special flag raising and independence celebration from TDN Media and This Week in Interview in particular in collaboration with DOTSAC. And we did a 2-hour special because Dominica is celebrating the 44th year of independence. Antigua celebrated theirs yesterday. St. Vincent celebrated theirs on the 27th of October. So happy independence to a whole bunch of you. I have listeners from those islands as well. St. Lucia celebrated Heritage Month, actually. Last weekend, I think, was Heritage Day. And we're just really proud as Caribbean people, and we really celebrate our folks. You can share the live. Remember, if you are in Dominica, we have an affiliate station in RVR Jams. They carry This Week in Interview live every Wednesday on DG Play Channel 59, RVR Jams Radio. Check them out for all your local and international information needs. We are live on TDNTV.net. On TDNTV.net, we are live. And we Push Past 10 is also, we're live on Push Past 10. On Facebook, we are on This Week in Interview Facebook page. Let me just scroll through quickly to see some of the folks who are, if you comment, I can see that you're there. Dr. Matthew, the rose is on. Thank you for sharing and carrying it live. Judge Thomas is there. Gaynell, I hope I'm not butchering your name, Gaynell Packer. Didi Easter is a regular. I'm so grateful for you, Didi. You're one of my biggest supporters from the very, very beginning. And when you're not on, I'm worried that you are okay because you're always, always on. Thank you for that. Nettie Max, Carla Drago Smith, thank you for supporting as well. Really appreciate it. Victoria Deluge Shillingford. Zed, my brother Zed. Good evening to you. Ronald Gerard LaRoque. Soaps, good evening. Sandra Norris. Anybody else? Okay, that's it. Those are the folks who comment. I know we have a lot more folks than that on the live, so good evening to you, and thank you for tuning in. We're hitting the second hour of this independence celebration. Next up on our program was supposed to be Mr. Mickael Matthew, but he apologizes. He's not feeling well. And I can tell you, Mickael doesn't miss a chance to celebrate Dominican culture. And if he says that he's not feeling well, my brother, I want you to get better really, really soon. Feel better. And we miss you. There are so many folks who are looking forward to you playing your accordion tonight. But next time, all right? Just concentrate on feeling better and getting better. We're keeping the show coming on. We have more activities on for you. Next up will be Gammy Moses. I want to say new and improved version of Ras Mo. He's actually the son. And we like to say our offsprings are the our offsprings are the new and improved versions of us. So we're getting ready to go to Gammy Moses to do his contribution to. Oh, we're going to do a video first, my producer tells me. So let's do a video. It's Culture 101, the anthem music video. All right, let's listen to the Culture 101, the anthem music video. After that, we're going to go live with Gammy Moses. Stay tuned, listeners.
Culture 101.
The anthem.
Keep to your wish.
The culture rich.
Keep to your wish. The culture rich. One thing about our God culture is sweet. When on yellow, black and white glowing in we bloodstream. One thing about our God culture is sweet. Anyone we have got this, we already moving. When I should be in this spot. Time to show how all we got. Il a Thomas Soubele. Jamais quitté ça tombé à terre. Ça s'envolait, mais dévié. Ça s'envolait, mais dévié. Ça s'envolait, mais dévié. Si ça fait, si ça pas fait, mais dévié. Soufflez, c'est pas ça sort.
Tim. One thing about our culture is sweet. My glass so up the world just so you must be in things. One thing about our culture, it's sweet. Man and woman taking pride in the style they wearing. Check out how the ladies dress. She pull up the Kia test. Creativity display. Tell them it is here to stay.
Cadence, nous pas qu'à lâcher, à nous tout placer, à nous continuer, nous n'y pas marcher. Encore à nous, eh oui, y'a m'te rôti, eh oui, à mon son, depuis la oui. Straight. Alright.
Mais c'est quick.
Okay.
I like it.
Let me know. One thing about our culture, it's sweet. If it's not for that, we'd never have bouillon reading. One thing about our culture, it's sweet. Now the world will want that taste, so the bouillon sharing. Yes, we have the golden touch. Music that they love so much.
Oh yes.
Don't forget the foundation. Peace and love as a nation.
Wonderful. This was awesome. I hadn't seen this before. I heard about it, the culture, but I hadn't seen it before. But this is great. You know, and it's so nice to see the young folks. It is so nice to see real young folks embracing the culture, you know, doing whatever little variation to make it contemporary, but still keeping the essence of it. And we are so proud that we're able to pass on that wonderful heritage from one generation to the next, and we're able to transplant it from the homeland and bring it out to us in the you know, those of us who are in a strange land. So next up is Mr. Gammy Moses. He is going to do his share in a cultural gala. So very warm welcome to Gammy. He's up, and Folks, Gammy, good night, man. The mic is muted.
Yes, good evening, Diego. Good evening.
Greetings, my brother. Happy Independence Day.
Yes, thank you very much. I want to first of all give thanks to TDN and also DOTSAC for the opportunity as we join in celebration.
Right.
I'm having a good time so far, and I'm still looking forward to the other performances. And yeah, I'm having a good time. And I just want to say that my wish and my dream is that next year we could do this in person, you know. So
that one-on-one interaction is awesome. I remember the first time I heard about the flag raising, I was so fascinated with it. And TDN carried it live a few times. We used to look forward to coming down there on a Sunday and spending the day and just, people selling Dominican food, Dominican music, Dominican art. It was really a grand affair. And like you say, we're looking to do it in person next year. But it's your turn on stage. I don't know if you have any introduction to do with what you're going to do, or if you're just going to launch into it. But the stage is yours.
All right, we'll jump into it. Yep. All right. Give a round of applause for Syra. Thank you, Syra.
Well, I say thank you, man. Thank you so much. I see you introducing her to the culture young, and that's what we need to do.
Yes. It's just like myself. I born and raised in it, with my father, before I Ras was my father. So I was born and raised in the culture, going all over Dominica, going to Papi shows and ballet dances. And so I was raised in it. So I'm trying to bring up my children the same way, within the culture. So yeah. So just play another rhythm. Yep. All right. They call us River Nikan because we go to the river whenever we can. So don't bother calling me Dominican, not to be confused with the Dominican Republic. English and Creole, sometimes we speak. We also call it patois, garçon, anouaile a laivela, laive kisa, n'importe, anyone. We have 365 to choose from. Dominica Dominique Whitey Kubuli. Tall is her body and fruits are plenty. The world's most pristine boiling lake. This 6-hour hike is no piece of cake. But don't worry, beautiful sights you will see, filled with rivers, trees, and valleys. The Whitey Kubuli National Trail, connecting the north, south, east, and the west. Take a little hike and release some stress. Ça ou fait, c'est ça ou ouais, pas choué zozio, et puis tête chère. Dominica, Dominique, filled with greenery, please come on down and check out our scenery.
You have one more, or that's it?
Okay, I could do one more. All right, so the last one I would do. This is a song my father and them used to sing. Yeah, and I was talking about growing up in the culture. My father's group was drumming, singing, and poetry, and this is a song that they used to sing.
Okay.
And yeah, so I've seen videos circulating online with mangoes without seeds in it. Now, everybody know what the best part of a mango is, right? Is the seed. All right. Sure. And that's the best part of the mango. And when we finish with it, the mango change color, you know. It's a whole different
no trace of yellow, huh?
All right. So this piece is called Mangoes. Mango, mango, mango. Mango ripe, mango sweet, mango ripe, mango sweet. I want a penny to buy mango ripe, mango sweet. Give me some money to buy mango ripe, mango sweet. I want a penny to buy mango ripe, mango sweet. I want some money to buy mango ripe, mango sweet. Mango ripe, mango sweet, mango ripe, mango sweet. Thank you.
Mango ripe. Thank you so much, Gammy. I really appreciate you. And your daughter's name, you say, is Asira?
Yes, Asira. Yeah.
I tell her big hug to her and tell her thank you so much for being part of the program. And I see your dad says, thank you, Asira. Thank you, Gammy, for including her and contributing to Dominican culture. Be well, proud dad I am. So there you go. Kudos from your father for carrying on the torch. Asira, thank you so much for being part of this. We're proud of you.
All right. So thank you.
All right. Okay. Great.
I go appreciate the opportunity. I want to just wish all Dominicans a blessed independence, and let's just continue to promote our culture and pass it on to our young children, and to continue to build our nation with all these natural resources and human resources. So congratulations and blessings to Dominica on the 44th independence.
Awesome. Thank you so much, man. Thank you for that great drumming. And thank you for being part of it. We appreciate you and you for responding to the call to put this together for our Dominican folks. We really, really appreciate that. And folks, we're going to keep it moving right along. Next up on the program is a young and upcoming artist. He sings Dominican contemporary music. He sings bouillon and he does some hip hop and stuff. He goes by the name of K-Flo. when he is ready, the producers are going to put him up. But we're in for a treat because I'm one of his biggest fans. He has some really awesome music. Check out his YouTube videos as well. His name is K-Flo, K-F-L-O. And he's next up on the program to entertain us. What is he on? We see his spot being taken up as we wait for him to come on stage, folks. And those of you who are just joining us, we're doing an Independence special tonight. We call it our cultural gala, where we have various artists helping us to celebrate the 44th Independence anniversary of Dominica. We had Know Your Culture do some belly dancing. We had Ras Mo do spoken word. He did a very, very beautiful, romantic spoken word poem. I wish those of you who do not understand Creole, I wish you could get the translation. But I don't know if the translation would do it justice because our Creole language is so special. There's something that just cannot be translated. Whenever K-Flo is ready, we can bring him up. So for what I mean by that, for example, you heard Ras Mo say do, and it means sweet, because do in Creole is sweet. But that's how. Can you hear me? I can hear you now, K-Flo. Are you ready to go? We can hear you, but we cannot see you. We see your background though. You just have to step into the camera, I guess.
Can you hear me?
I can hear you loud and clear. Can you hear us?
You hear me from there?
I'm hearing
Check
you.
1, 2.
We're hearing you. We can see you in the background. Or if you can see us, I'm putting a thumbs up to say yes, we can hear you.
Sweet Dominica.
Good evening, Dominica, and the listeners. How y'all doing? I go by the name K-Flo. Thank you for having me. This one is called Rise Again.
Listen.
Dear Miss Dominica, this is my letter to you. I see all the things you went through, all of the pain, the hurt and the strain, and they still wanna tarnish your name, but it don't matter. Things are gonna get better in spite of the stormy weather. Just stick together, please assist with the cause. Remember the people we've lost, so put aside your differences. Forget all the politics, yeah. We gotta rebuild this nation. Can't repeat the same situation. It's gonna take you and me. So let's display 1 for 3. That means I love you. Let's just do all the things that we gotta do. Dominica deserves a better me, a better you. We gon' rise again. It doesn't matter what they say. We gon' rise again. Shit like this happens every day. We gon' rise again. Can't nobody stand in no way. We gon' rise, yes, we gon' rise. Come he forward, sons and daughters. Let's do the best we can. Come give a helping hand. Come he forward, sons and daughters. Let's do the best we can. Come give a helping hand. We gon' rise again. It doesn't matter what they say, no. Sing with me out in social media land. Rise again. Yeah, we gon' rise again. Can't nobody stand in no way. We gon' rise, yes, we gon' rise. We gon' rise again. It doesn't matter what they say. We gon' rise again. Shit like this happens every day. We gon' rise again. Hey, we gon' rise, we gon' rise. Boom! I love beauty, I love splendor, Dominica. The best artist couldn't paint a better picture. Always on my mind, it's you that I wish for you. I see a much brighter future. Whenever we move and step up into the place, it's a legacy that they can't erase. Our people are strong with a lot of pretty face. So move to the sound, the treble and the bass. And here you are loved, I call you honorable. God is around, but so is the devil. Keep on moving, don't get too comfortable. Stand out and be the superstar that you are. Dominica, I love beauty, I love splendor. Hey, yeah, we gon' rise again. It doesn't matter what they say, we gon' rise again. Things like this happens every day. We gon' rise again. This one is called Rise Again, and we can definitely rise again. But first, we gotta change our mindset as a people. You know? All right, moving right along. What you know about this dance called the heel and toe? Do the heel and toe, baby, baby, come on, do the heel and toe. Your boy K-Flo got the baddest flow, and you know you gotta give him more. A star, that is what you are. Girl, you shine so bright, they see you from afar. None of them compare you, you and them apart. You're another level, you my superstar. Yeah. Girl, you're the baddest, you're brighter than the sun. Your love make it easy to put you number one. Remember the time I used to be on the run. They used to call me son of a gun, but now one gun. Never had a love so strong. In my arms is where you belong. Got my head spinning just like a merry-go-round. I just wanna love you and have some fun. Do the heel and toe, baby, baby, come on with the heel and toe. Do the dance with me, yeah. Do the heel and toe, baby, baby, come on, do the heel and toe. You know I can't keep your love on the low, and I just had to let you know. A star, that is what you are. Girl, you shine so bright, they see you from afar. None of them compare you, you and them apart. You're on another level, you my superstar. This one is out right now, so you can go check it out. It's out on my Facebook page. It's called Heel and Toe. All right, Independence right about now. So happy Independence, Dominica. Happy Independence to all Dominicans. I got a little Zouk on the menu for you, so for the Zouk lovers, this one is called Ras Mo. You, baby, I got you. Girl, you got my heart. You've been here from the start. Baby, you are my one and only. It's tearing me apart that you ain't got my back. Girl, it's driving me crazy. Moi qu'à changer, mais nous t'es qu'à aller. Pas l'oublier, c'est nous qui qu'à marcher. You mean the world, girl, to me. Yo qu'à parler, bouche à son côté. Yo les croisés, ça va te préparer. You deserve the best, girl. It's you for me, and me for you. Baby, I got you. Baby, I got you, girl. I'm right for you, die for you. Baby, I got you. Baby, I got you. Grab the lady and tell her you got her. Baby, I got you. I got you. Baby, I got you. So this one is on release, out soon. Ladies, have you ever had promises made to you? Like promises upon promises and they're not kept? This one right here is called Promise.
How many of y'all have had promises made?
Yeah.
But not kept? I mean, I said.
Listen. Promises are comfort to a fool, better stay in school than they goddamn rules. Enough of them I think them a bling like Jews, but them let them choose, man I ride like mule. But I'll soon likes now they think them cool, cause them boom boom cool, make them feel them rule. End up in the wrong position while they on their mission, they should have stayed in school. And for them I'll give it to any kind of man. It is no longer a competition. Open up them legs, call a long division. One putting good just like physician. This blood clot thing we just can't overstand. Yeah, gone bad for the glitz and the glam. Captivated by him looks and him jam. Soon find out she got a boy, not a man. Her promises are comfort to a fool. Better stay in school than the goddamn rules. Enough of them I think them a bling like Jews, but them let them choose, man I ride like mules. Got a few likes, now they think them cool, cause them boom boom cool, make them feel them rule. End up in the wrong position, but they on their mission, we should have stayed in school. Boom!
Next tune.
To the house there, on the temptress. If you're a temptress out in social media land, put your hands up like this. So, yeah. Girl, I'm sexy, so the way you swing hips, I wanna rock with you. Step into the club and I can't take my eyes off you. Girl, I'm sexy, so to find out that I got us all demand to know. Got me thinking about all of the things we gonna do. Girl, you're sexy and hella fly. I just wanna get a piece of the pie. Really wanna see what between us. Mess with your boy, girl, don't be shy. You're the cute, so shake your booty. What other odds of you running into me? Wanna sit back, girl, why you do me? Later on we can chill and watch it. What? I made a girl but to get with one movie. Do all the things that we see on the movie. Get over, girl, and take it like a real G. Yeah, for tonight in the money gun and those way. So back it up, girl, shake it up, girl. Do it like you really wanna rock it up. Cause among the rest, now show me how you ride this. Yeah, I'm sexy, so the way you swing hips, I wanna rock with you. Step into the club and I can't take my eyes off you. Girl, I'm sexy, so the fun that I got is all demand them know. Got me thinking about all of the things we gonna do. Yeah.
All right.
We're about to get into a little.
K-Flo. All right, so this is the one from K-Flo.
This one is called Booyah Country. It will be right if we didn't do Booyah. Booyah to the world. Tell the boys and girls, giving you some cheer. We do it without a care. Magic in the air, reading everywhere. Put your hands in the air if you're feeling the Booyah. Do something. You can't really just standing around. Do something. Grab a woman and went on the ground. Do something. And do something. DA is the place. People want a taste. Been through these struggles, but almost every race. Been through the trials. Been through the storms. Less more and more is that with your hand in the air, if you're feeling the Booyah, do something. You can't really just standing around. Do something. Grab a woman and went on the ground. Do something. Yeah, turn up the thing like a merry-go-round and do something. Alright, this is my last song with you all right now. This one is called Island Boy. Yeah. But for them, our feet is the island boy. Don't you know this man is the real McCoy? A gal is in the streets and have them girl like toy. By the way, she say you just annoying. Now for them, our feet is the island boy. Don't you know this man is the real McCoy? A gal is in the streets and have them girl like toy. By the way. Now for them off become and diss me. They know that shit is really, really risky. K-Flo is the name, and I come from CD, east side, the east side. Yeah, we in the building. Now for them I act like them know me. Check it out, it is the same old story. Sit around, talk about people and punctuary. Just so you know, you can't steal my glory. And every time I come around, yeah, I steal the show. As your girlfriend, my boy, yeah, she will know. This is how we gonna go. You now rocking to the song of the KFL to the O. Now for them our feet is the island boy. Don't you know this man is the real McCoy? A gal is in the streets and have them girl like toy. By the way, she say you just. Now for them our feet is the island boy. Don't you know this man is the real McCoy? A gal is in the streets and have them girl like toy. By the way, wine, give me a fast wine or a slow wine. Wine, give it to me, baby, wine. Give me a fast wine or a slow wine. Wine. Big up to WCK one time. Stroke back with the balance battery. With the balance battery. With the balance battery. Give it to me. Stroke back with the balance battery. With the balance battery. Middle section. Stroke back with the balance battery. With the balance battery. With the balance battery. Give it to me. Stroke back with the balance battery. With the balance battery. Concentration. Yo. Enough for them, our feet is the island boy. Don't you know this man is the real McCoy? A gal is in the streets and have them girl like toy. By the way, she say you just annoying. Now for them, our feet is the island boy. Don't you know this man is the real McCoy? A gal is in the streets and have them girl like toy. By the way, she say you just annoying. Hey, thank you so much for having me. I go by the name K-Flo. Happy Independence, Dominica. Blessings. Love and
Thank you
respect.
so much. Thank you so much, K-Flo. You're awesome. Very versatile and upcoming artist. Certainly, we look forward to a lot more from K-Flo. Very, very, as Ras Mo says, powerful electric repertoire. Yeah, he definitely versatile. Check him out. You see his music on Facebook. You'll see it on YouTube. We have to go right into the next artist. Super L. Super L needs no introduction at all. I will tell you, he is part of the TDN family, but not only that, he is a super entertainer from Dominica. So our last performance of the night, the mighty, indisputable, reigning and king of entertainment of Dominica, the Super L.
Madame, Messieurs, bonsoir. Les familles, bonsoir. Moi, je voulais souhaiter la Dominique, la 434, indépendance. La Dominique, nous aimons. Nous tous qui sont en place, nous en la terre, nous et puis nous en Canada, nous et puis TDN et puis. Merci beaucoup. Bonsoir. Aïe. Oui, maman. Yes, sir. C'est ça. Attends. Oui. Why? Comme ça. Mon cas danser. Yo passe ça pour commencer. Mais nous, oui, pour faire yo démêler. Toute place à faire ça penser. C'est ma couple là, yo camarade. Mais nous, oui, pour faire yo démêler. Bayo, cosa. Bayo, cosa. Bayo, cosa. Yo mele, yo passe ça qui capacé, mais nous vivons pour faire yo démêler. Tout si maman camarade qui regarde yo ka jouer, mais nous vivons pour faire yo démêler. Bayo, cosa. Bayo, cosa. Bayo, cosa. Écoutez. Oh, nous n'y pour ça nous quand chanter, ça nous quand bébé, ça nous voulait composer. avant nous jouer. Ou ni pour ça qui was là, ça qui comptait là. Copan Payon là, sauver parler, c'est pour nous changer. C'est pour nous changer. Oh, c'est pour nous changer. C'est pour nous changer. Comme ça. Boy, 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 boy. Why? Boy, 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 boy. Comme ça. Ah, c'est pour nous changer, changer. Nous passons à oublier. Nous passons à oublier. Mes amis. Bayo, comme ça. Mama. Nous nous poussons, ça nous a chanté, ça nous a rêvé, ça nous a composé, avant nous jouer. Nous nous poussons, ça qui voici là, ça qui compte là, copain crayon là, si vous voulez parler, c'est pour nous changer. C'est pour nous changer, changer. C'est pour nous changer. C'est pour nous changer. Why? Dis-moi ça. Bayo comme ça. Boy. Malédiction, nous non. Oui, nous pas qu'à coûter. Boy, et nous vivons pour faire yo démêler. Tout petit maman et camarade qui regarde yo quand jouer, mais nous vivons pour faire yo démêler. Bayo, comme ça. Bayo, comme ça. Bayo, comme ça. Bayo, comme ça. Merci beaucoup. Madam Isse, I want to thank all my friends, everybody that have been supporting us with our brand new song, Lover for Life in Dominica, our DJ on the Nation Station. Right about now, we're going to do a song that every Dominican from Tampa, Florida to Nonneville, Equilet, it's going to be amazing. Here we go. That is how we know it. C'est comme ça nous avons toujours fait. Você lá pour nous voir ça. C'est TDN qui a fait ça. Você là pour nous voir ça. C'est PC Trico et puis Sam qui a fait ça. Oui, maman. Tu fais maman, tu fais un pays, ça qui passe à toi, va que fait ça pour dollar. Tu fais maman, tu fais un pays, ça qui passe à toi, va que fait ça pour dollar. Maman, dis parole, tout bagaille donc, prends la tête. Chante avec moi. Salam anoulé, si nous mon année sala, si nous mon année sala, dernier sala, c'est dernier année nous. Oui maman, we going down. Where we going? We going Paul Michel's the action. Let we go. Oh Erica, why are you? Erica, why are you? Erica, why you like to put your boom boom outside? Put your boom boom inside. Put your boom boom inside. Why you like to put your boom boom? Dis-nous, on vient madame. Madame la teni yon vie te kaz. Bon kaz la teni yon te piment. Madame la pisse an te pipan. Malhonnête. On vie madame. Madame la teni yon vie te kaz. Get me now. No more love for you again. I said no more love for you again. Pardon ma oui pala uka kone ma oui pour la petite otika live la moui. Yes I. No more love for you again. I say no more love for you again. Pardon ma oui pala uka kone ma oui pour la petite otika live la moui. Okay. Ipanita vayako. Oje John Strat, brûlé Ipanita vayako. Ipanita vayako. Machan leve, moi di ou leve, mettez-moi oui moi de. Machan open she to leg wide and she throwing it. Black is white. Oh yes, all over Rose from Grand Bay. Woo! Yes, sir. Let me go. I want everybody at home to sing with me. Iko, say your matador. Iko, Iplifo. Iko, say your matador. I want to take this opportunity and wish Dominica 44 years of independence. Ladies and gentlemen, we love you from Canada to Dominica, from Houston, Texas to Dominica, to the entire globe. Dominicans all over the world. Oh yes, Mide Bawi. She's a big child. Uka change nane pase sa ou te fe mwen. Uka mati asi mwen ou fe yo pidi mwen. Me mwen sete to go te ka wile o. Me mwen sete to go te ka wile o. Chante avec Mickael. Sa ou te ke fuka misye. Pas possible. Sa ou te voir sa ou te ye. Ou te pleve mwen la ple. Pas possible. Sa ou te voir sa ou te ye. Anwale. This is the part I like. The culture where we bring back the roots. That's why I love Chubby and Co. I love Midnight Rovers. Yes, Salt City, how you doing? Bring back the bush medicine. Oh, bring back the milk and honey. Bring back the bush medicine. Cassava. Bring back the bush medicine. Oh, coconut oil and castor. Bring back the bush medicine. I'm asking everybody to bring back. Bring back the way of life we had in Dominica. Bring back the good life. Bring back the nice life. Bring back the good life. Bring back the nice. Ladies and gentlemen, I want to thank you. Thank TDN. Thank my engineer, Paula Latang Black on the inside, Sam and Mr. Drygo on TDN and the entire staff. Happy Independence from Super L. Oh, yeah. Thank you. Attention. I feel so good. Happy Independence, Dominica. Rogers and out.
Super L. What a performance. Thank you. Part of the TDN family. What a consummate entertainer. I remember 1 year I was in high school and Super L did the Calypso show, and he did the representation of world wrestling, WrestleMania. Oh my God, I never forget that performance. That man is such an entertainer, so gifted and so talented and so passionate about his time on stage and the care and everything, meticulousness in which he approaches everything, his professionalism. Super L, thank you so much. You you woven right in there in the fabric of Dominica in that 44 years that Dominica has been independent. When they write the history, Super L has to feature in there in that fabric of Dominica. So thank you so much, listeners. We almost out of time. We're 3 minutes to 9 o'clock. I made this special for 2 hours and thought it was a lot of time. And look, it is just gone, just like that. We had so much fun. I had a lot of fun. I hope you had a lot of fun as well. I want to say a special big thank you to those who helped me to organize this. Of course, Sam Judge. He keeps the mics live. He keeps the camera rolling. Derek Mann from Man Audio Visual. Thank you so much, man, for the effort. You did the flyers and the videos and all of that. Eloise helped me to help us to organize. Special big thank you to you, Ella. Really, really appreciate that. The performers, Ras Mo, Sabrina, and her girl. Sabrina is so full of passion for Dominican heritage and culture. We appreciate you, Sabrina. And I don't know where you get the energy from, but wherever it's coming from, it is still springing. It's not slowing down. It's not dribbling out. It's just gushing. And when you get Sabrina talking about culture and dancing and so on, she starts to bubble and you cannot stop her. And of course, her husband, Don, standing right there helping her and doing technical stuff. Thank you, guys. We had K-Flo, was at work, hustled to get it, and then he brought it. Really, really versatile. Thank you, K-Flo. Gammy, and he brought his daughter, Asira. It was tremendous. It was awesome. Ras Mo, always, Ras Mo is a staple. Just as I said, Super L is woven right into the fabric of Dominican history. Ras Mo is right there as well. And folks, you, of course, who support us every night on This Week in Interview, we were supposed to have had Mickael, but he's not feeling well. Get well soon, my bro. Next year we'll be in person, and you definitely will be on there with us. And everybody else who contributed, the folks whose video we play, Max, we couldn't get him live, but he contributed because we played his video. My audience, those of you who are here every Wednesday, those of you, if tonight was the first time, I hope you come back. The recording will be on for this so we can continue to share it. We wish Dominica a very happy 44th independence celebration. 44 years of independence. I remember when Patrick John raised that flag, dropped the Union Jack and raised that flag in Dominica. I was a young boy, but I was in Windsor Park. I was in Windsor Park when that happened. And remember the pride with which all Dominicans embraced it. Some folks thought we were not ready, but we embraced it. And the journey is on. We have some battles to fight. Let's not be afraid to fight them. Because as we get into 44, we are mature. We just stuff that we need to do to change change it around. Simone Matthew, Dr. Simone Matthew, Push Past 10. Thank you for stepping in and carrying the program live. You're part of the TDN family. So, of course, we appreciate that. I appreciate you for that as well. And as I said, a very, very happy independence. If you're from Antigua, yesterday was your happy independence. St. Vincent was on the 27th of October. Happy independence to you. Dominica is tomorrow. Happy independence to you as well. I have a number of folks on here who are family. In 3rd of November was always a special time because it was our mother's birthday. She would have been 100 years tomorrow. She was born in 1922. She continued to rest in peace. And all of you, there's been a lot of some tragic news. If you've loved a lost one, my condolences to you, my comfort to you. If you've been injured, comfort to you. I see my sister from Anguilla is here. Angie, and my bro Duke. Good night to you guys. I don't miss anybody. So Maggie was on there, my sister Maggie, Sophie, Joyce, Renee is here. Who did I miss as we went up and down the list? I think everybody who commented. I can only call your name if you comment because that's when I can see you. Sherm's Cook. Sherman, good night. I see you joined late, so you have to watch the recording. It's worth watching. Matthew Simeon as well. And for everybody who contributed to this in one way or another, I want to tell you I appreciate you. We put this together and it came out as a good idea to help us celebrate. We always have to celebrate because there's so many things that we can be sad about if we want to, but we can choose to celebrate the things we have in common and the things that we can be proud of. So one last time, happy 44th Independence to Dominica, the people of Dominica, the friends of Dominica. We have to resolve to take a little bit better care of Dominica, a lot better care. There's so much going on here for our rivers. One of the most strongest identifying factors about Dominica is our water. And right now, our water is causing destruction. When it rains, we just flood, and we need to do better in that regard so that rain showers can be blessings and not necessarily result in so much devastation and catastrophe. So let's resolve to take a look at better care of Dominica as we do this 44th year and we move towards the 50th year. There are a few house cleaning things that we need to do. We need to really, really look at what we do with the environment, and let's make that about the environment. Let's make that about Dominica. Let's make that about our young people. We see some crime activity going on. Let's engage our young people, as Ras Mo say. Let's use our culture to engage them so that while they have a mic or they have a drum, their hands cannot be holding a gun or a knife. And I'm going to leave you with that tonight, folks. I appreciate you. Thank you so much. Enjoy the rest of the week. Stay tuned. Right now is going to start the 3rd episode of season 4 of Redemption Road. It's exciting radio drama series. It's coming. It's playing right now on TDN Radio. Listen to it. You won't be disappointed. Good night, folks.
Culture 101.
The anthem.
Keep the rich.
The culture rich.
Keep the culture rich. One thing about our culture is sweet.